right. Hello. Good to see everybody. Say, I'm Amber with the Hormone Hack. And today I want to go through just a few things about how to attack belly fat, probably the most common question that I get, and the number one thing women want to know: how do I get rid of the belly fat? So I am going to go through a few very helpful things with you. I'm going to share my screen here for a second. And we will go through this. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. Move this out of the way. Okay, cool. All right, so belly fat. What is belly fat? Well, belly fat, is like the number one place that all your fat will go and that you will notice as you gain weight goes around your midsection, right? So it's the first place to go, and for a lot of women, it's the last place to come off. So just have that understanding. And what happens is the more we spike our insulin, the more belly fat potential that we can get. So what does that look like? Well, here's what it looks like. If you are eating several times a day, this is a tall tale sign. If you are eating several times a day and you constantly feel bloated, what that is as you eat constantly throughout the day, every time you put something in your mouth, you're spiking your insulin. And when you spike your insulin, the reaction is inflammation in your belly and around your organs in your belly. And that inflammation is what you're feeling because you've spiked your insulin. That's a hormone. And then the reaction is, especially if you're eating additives and preservatives, is inflammation. And that inflammation goes to your belly and poofs you out. And that's why you feel bloated. Okay, so let's go through the first thing to do, which is along that lines, is we are going to, one, stop grazing all day long. Grazing. You are not a cow. You were not meant to graze on food all day long. So stop. You should be eating, if you are eating several times a day and you're starting your eating with, say, coffee, and here's a very passive way to stop the right off the bat insulin spike first thing in the morning, it's just to drink black coffee. Drink regular tea, nothing added into it, something 0 calorie, water, those types of things. And don't stress your body out first thing in the morning by spiking your insulin, because as soon as you start spiking your insulin due to food calories, your body goes under a certain load of stress. Okay, so stop grazing, and along that lines too is just, you're not going to want to overeat. So don't overeat. Oh man, I'm not writing very well today on this thing. Let's see. Don't overeat. All right, hopefully number 2 will be better. Okay, so we're gonna stop grazing, don't overeat. And then we are going to pay attention to kind of the additives and preservatives that sneak into our food. We don't want them in our food. Additives. The most common ones you're gonna see are going to be gluten. Gluten is the one that is in bread. It is a bond, a substance that is a synthetic. It is there in your bread and your muffins and things like that to hold that together. And it is made in a laboratory. That is the most common one that you're going to see. Additive sugars. If it says sugar on the back, that's an additive made in a lab, stuck in your food. And it is going to be one of those things that spikes your insulin. And the reason it spikes is your body recognizes it as a foreign object, a foreign, it's not real food, and so it freaks out and it goes to attack it. If it has to stop all the metabolism and the metabolic processes to go deal with that one thing, the default that you're going to find is everything gets stored as fat, and a lot of it can go straight to your belly. So just know that. Number 3, because I had to write these down, we already talked about it, don't overeat. Don't overeat, because that spikes another hormone called cortisol. So if you're eating steaks and you're eating chicken and you're eating some of these items, depending on your body weight, you need to be sticking somewhere between the 3 ounces to 6 ounces. If you're a little bit And that would be kind of an average sized person. If you're on the little bit heavier side, no more than 8 ounces per meal. You should not be eating 5 times a day. You should be eating somewhere at no more than 3 times a day. Okay, so stress can cause overeating, stresses out the cortisol, stresses out the body, and your body has to go fight that stress, and everything gets stored as fat. And so probably one of the best things if you accidentally overdo it is to add a little apple cider vinegar to your diet or whatever food you are eating. So if you ate and you overate, you're like, oh my gosh, I accidentally overate, go have a little shot of apple cider vinegar, but dilute it because it'll burn your throat. But apple cider vinegar is a real good way to help combat that and speed up the process of working your body through the overeating and some of the additives you might have got into your food quicker and get it gone. And then the other thing you can add too is lemon to your water. Lemon is a great way to passively help combat and speed up the process of getting rid of the belly fat. Even once you take all of this stuff out, this here is really a good key, because if you're intermittent fasting, those are the two things that will not break your fast, and they will go straight to burning fat. You know, even a lemon, even lemon, lime, and then I'll just put, that's supposed to be a G, grapefruit. Grapefruit naturally has an enzyme in it that will burn fat. It's like one of the only ones found in fruit. So go with grapefruit, but be careful because grapefruit also has calories in it. So you're probably going to want to eat that in your eating window, your intermittent fasting window. Alrighty, and then number 5, pay attention. I'm just going to write pay attention to what vegetables and other foods are causing you to bloat. If you are eating broccoli and it's causing you to bloat, just stop eating broccoli, try something else. See if cauliflower doesn't make you bloat. Okay, if it's not cauliflower, maybe it's the lettuce that's making you bloat. Maybe it's just, find out what it is. Do a little investigation on it and figure out which ones are making you bloat. So, and if it is, just stop it for a while and let your body adjust, and then maybe you can go back and add it in later. But if it's making you do it now, take it out for now, move on to something else, make sure it doesn't make you bloat, and then that is how you can combat belly fat. I know belly fat is very frustrating, and I know it's very uncomfortable, and I know it's a aesthetic issue with women. So listen, when you are wanting to get rid of the belly fat, these are some just passive good things to keep in the front of your head. The main thing, though, that you're going to want to do to get rid of it is you're going to want to intermittent fast. It is your weapon, and it is your sword to getting rid of it, and it is your healer to heal your body inside out. So anyway, if you like these tips and you like what I have to say, share this video, comment on this video, let me know how I can help you. If you really want to get back on track and start this stuff right away, I have a 14-day program. Just go to thehormonehack.com and get started there, and I'll start working with you. And that's your take back program. That's where we stop the madness and we say, all right, here's your new roadmap. We're going to get you going. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys on the next video. And there's something you guys want me to talk about. I need to stop sharing my screen. If there's something you guys want me to talk about, just send me a message. No big deal. I'm on Facebook at The Hormone Hack. I'm on Instagram at The Hormone Hack. And then obviously I'm on YouTube at The Hormone Hack, guys. So thank you, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon.